My name's Sandra Young. I'm attending Utah State University and my major is environmental soil and water science. This summer I've been researching a lot about nutrient pollution, especially how it is going to affect eutrophication in Utah streams and rivers. Specifically, I'm studying how nitrogen influences nutrient pollution and how this affects bacterial growth as well, and how bacteria will respond to eutrophication. So I'm going to be studying 3 different forms of nitrogen. I'm going to be studying an organic form of nitrogen and 2 inorganic forms. These are ammonium and nitrate. We're going to be using a stable isotope of nitrogen, meaning that it's a little heavier than nitrogen that's normally found in the environment. This will make it easier to trace the nitrogen and when the bacteria take it up into their DNA. So what we're going to do is we're going to make nutrient diffusing substrates today, and these will be able to be put into the stream, and biofilm will grow on the top, and the nutrients will be exposed to the biofilm, and we'll be able to trace that in the DNA. So now we're going to go over how to make our nutrient diffusing substrates. I'm going to go over the supplies that we use first, where we use these plastic cups to put the nutrient diffusing substrates in. You can use a film canister as long as it has a hole in the lid to allow the nutrients to diffuse out into the stream. We use fritted glass discs on top so that the bacteria have something to grow on. We'll use a liter of water. So we're going to add 20 grams of agar, and then our nitrogen will be in concentrations of 0.4 molarity for the 14N and 0.1 molarity for the 15N. So we'll start with adding our water. So I turned on the stir plate and the heat. It's kind of like I'm making a jello. I'm going to add the agar slowly. So we're going to let this boil a little bit. We don't want it to boil too much or it'll bubble out, and that's just a mess. And once it's all boiled, we're going to autoclave it so we make sure that no bacteria from our lab get into these nutrient diffusing substrates. I'm going to take that up to the autoclave right now, and we'll be back in a minute. Now that it's autoclaved, we're going to add our nutrients. We're going to put it back on the stir plate and let it stir a little bit. We're going to add our 14N and our 15N. So I'm going to add those, and then I'll show you how to put these into our cups. We've let it cool down a little bit. We've labeled all of our cups because we want to know what nutrient we put in all of them, and that way we can figure it out after they've been in the river a while. So we want to fill these cups in between the 2 ridges because we want there to be enough room for the disc to still fit on the top, but not too much room that the discs will move around on top of the agar. So I'll start by pipetting now. So we've let our NDS cups cool a little bit to let the agar gel harden. There's going to be a little bit of a difference in color when it's hardened. It's going to be a little more milky looking. So you can see from these 2 that the one on the left is a little more milky colored and the one on the right is still pretty clear. So I'm going to take my glass disc, we're going to set it on top of my cup, and you can see that it's pretty hard. So I'm going to stick the lid on now. You can see that my disc isn't moving and it's pretty firmly in there, and I didn't have excess agar gel. It's not coming out of the sides. And now it's ready to be deployed into your stream or river, and we can let the bacteria grow in it.